Marley Bonner. Hmm. I think I do remember your name. I don't think you ever had a face. But I think I do remember your name though. How have you been? I don't remember you having a face on there though. You probably did. I really don't remember. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you, ma'am? I'm sorry to be smacking. It's hard not to smack with an apple. I'm almost done. So whoever's being saying it's cringy? It's been a while. Probably maybe a year. It's been a while. I I haven't seen you in a long time. But I'm glad to see you today. Hmm. It's been about that long. But the good thing is I remember you. I appreciate you coming by to say hello. This apple was absolutely delicious. I don't know what kind of apple this was, but it was good. Some water while there's no people. I hate eating stuff like apples and stuff. My teeth so close together, anything gets stuck in there, it's hard to get out. What else is there to do? With sleepy head. You will not that. She keeps on.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know.
Hey, Michael. I haven't made up one. I'm gonna wing it. Hey, Kiara. I was just gonna wing it. Just blow it in the wind. It's just some shit in the wind, y'all. What do y'all want to talk about? I'm just trying to stay up because I felt myself going to sleep, and it's Saturday night. Jada is already asleep over there. Her and I, her and I went to Jamaican restaurant, and she had some jerk chicken and She got full, and now she over there passed out. She over there passed out, y'all. She is over there super passed out. So it's like, I said, let me go live because I'm about to go to sleep. And to keep me from going to sleep, y'all gonna keep me from going to sleep. And she is gone. She's gone. We didn't have all that food and she is gone. I wanted to go to the comedy show tonight, but the money was calling me. So, what comedy show? I haven't been to a comedy show in, oh my gosh, it's been at least 2 years, I would say. More hell, it probably been more than that. I'm not even say it's been 2 years. It's probably been more than that. I went to a concert 2 years ago. Well, a year and a half ago. Well, however the fuck long ago was. So it's been probably 5 years since I've been to a comedy show. I haven't been one of those in a long time. I had a good time too. And that was my first comedy show, and I haven't even been to another one since. Wait, I went with Glenise. And that was about three, well, still 3 years ago. We went to see, who did we go see? I can't even remember. But I knew we had to have fun because I remember it was in Orlando, but I just can't remember who did we go see. I don't know. Fuck it. It matters not. Not at this time. It doesn't matter. Yeah, sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Michael, you got to have you some fun. And Comedy Zone would have been a little good time or whatever. You can go to bed. You can dope yourself up. Mm. You got some vitamin C? No. You, I say, yeah, I know. The last two times I went, I was by myself. I didn't want to go by myself again. Now, Michael, you don't have to go by yourself. Why don't you ask somebody to go with you? Oh, Jada. Hope she don't give me that whatever she got going on. Usually I don't, but she's been hanging around me a little too much. Let's see. I rolled over to cuddle and forgot I was single and ha ha ha. Here you is a mess. Girl, I don't even roll no more. I don't even roll no. I stay my ass in one spot. And that's why I'm glad I got a king size bed and I don't do no damn rolling. And if I do roll, I got enough room. I see diagonal, parallel, which you can't with one person. I see diagonal, parallel. Yes, I said parallel. And I sleep however. I sleep parallel to the footboard and the headboard. So you can't sleep parallel. And however I want to do it. Single, I'm single, I'm single. I'm what however you want to say it. $1, 1 cent. Uno. Cinco. No, that's 5. Shit. I say the person that wanted to go with me wanted me to pay for everything. um, define everything. They don't mind treating, but every time I take my cousin anywhere, I end up paying for everything, and I'm not with that. Oh, but not your damn cousin, especially not no damn relative. Oh hell no! I understand. I'm not doing my relatives like that. No, absolutely not. How you gonna want to go somebody, but you? How you gonna want to go somewhere with somebody, but you don't want to pay for nothing? Hell no. Hell no. Nah. Nah. I see why you go places. That's why I be going places by myself, because I ain't paying for nobody to do shit. I am not doing it. I am not doing it. You got your money and I got my money. If you don't got your money, then you is left. Period. And that's it. Call me hardest, call me whatever you want. But no. So I want to talk about, why do people bother getting your number and knowing they got a girlfriend and knowing they can't talk at a certain time? The fuck you get my number for? Why is you wasting my time? That's what I want to know. Why in the hell is you wasting my time and yours and yours? Because once I find out, your time is wasted too. Because soon as I find out, that's done, daughter, and it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Why do people waste their time? No, let me tell y'all the story. Not that I really want a number anyway, because I really didn't give a fuck about the number anyway. But I went ahead and accepted the number. It's a sad part is he makes good money, but I guess his habits are expensive. Wait, say he? I gotta say it was a female cousin that wants you to do this, but it's a fucking he. Absolutely not. That is a big absolutely not. At this point, he just trying to use a bitch. I don't think so. I thought it was a female cousin. Only female. I thought only female cousins want somebody to pay their way. What you say, Kiki? They want to have a back. I ain't nobody fucking back up. I look fly. I look good. I look fly. I ain't been nobody fucking back up. Is you crazy? Me? Really? I'm not gonna say I'm the best looking thing in the world, but shit, I look good enough not to be nobody back up. The hell? I have too much respect for myself for that because they are hoping that they can figure out a time that y'all can talk and not find out that you have a shit. Michael, I'll catch on real quick. Been there, done that. Yes, my male cousin, my dad's sister, he crazy as hell. Your male cousin is crazy. He doing whole shit. That's whole shit. That's what girls do. That is whole shit. Bitch behavior. But anyway, the guy, okay, let me tell you the story. It's this fella at work. Me and him BS all the time. And he don't never ever want any other males to talk to me, right? Never. Cause he think all, but he tell me all about he's married now. This man is married now. I know he married, but me and him talk like that. He tell me all his stuff. I'm his therapist. He tell me all about his other women, his little escapades, sexapades, whatever you want to tell him. He tell me all that. He come and he tell me, but he won't. But he don't. He still don't want no other men to talk to me. Now listen to this now. The man that tell me about this, he's married and he has three other girlfriends, but he don't want no other men talking to me, right? But every time another man try to talk to me, he try to stop them from talking to me. But since he does that, I try to talk to other men just to piss him off. So in the midst of doing that, this guy came by on a forklift. He was a decent guy, little nice, small, just nice chocolate skin or whatever. He came by at the right time of me and him doing our play arguments and him staking claims on me. So he came out at the right time. I said, I give him, and I bet I could get him right there. So yeah, that's what happened. And then so the guy went all out his way, even though I was just playing with him. I was like, ooh, I said, you nice looking. I said, can me and you hold hands? And I was just playing with him, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, I don't want to get in between you and Bruce. I said, Bruce is married. And I said, I'm a whole single woman. And ain't none of that going on. So I just yada, 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 yada. And he was like, do you mean what you say? I say, yeah, I think you're cute. Like that. I say, but I mean that me and ain't nothing between me and him. And I'm single. Yes, I do mean that. So the rest of the day, the man was just a smiling, cheesing, smiling and cheesing at me. I'm like, oh Lord, what have I done? I said, well, I guess he all right. Ain't nothing wrong with him smiling and cheesing. But then at the end of the day, before I left, he made sure he gave me his phone number. And I was like, how did you do that? It I didn't ask for your number. I was just playing and blah blah blah. But when I told him I was single. Is you single? He said he was single. Well, don't you give me your number if you know you're not single. Why would you do that? So he gave me something just to make sure you use that. So just to test the waters, he gave his number and I texted him just to see how far people go. You know what I'm saying? So I text him. Did he text me? Did he? I let him do what I texted after that. After I texted him that one time, I said I'm gonna let him do what I text. See how far he really will go with this to see how much he really do like me because he really did put some effort in to give me his number. So I noticed he wouldn't text at night. He will only text during the day. Yeah. So I stopped texting, period. He I text him like at 7. I won't hear nothing from him. I was like, this is only 7 o'clock. But that's no excuse not to text nobody back at 7. That first day he said he was taking a shower. He didn't text back. And the second day, I waited purposely at 7 o'clock. I ain't get no text back. I said, when you getting your black ass home, you can't text. So then you don't come, you'll wait till you get to work and now you want to text. Nah, I don't want to text at all. You right. You right. And he at work doing he texts me when he's at work. See, I'm home. See, I'm off. They at work. I don't work weekends. They do. That's why it's texting. No, no. I don't want that kind of energy around me. I just don't want that. I'm tired of people trying to play with me. There's nobody fin to play with me. You're not finna play in my face, play with me, about me. Ain't nobody finna be doing all that. I'm tired. And he claimed up and down he didn't have nobody, that he was single. Oh no. I you lying. You telling you are lying. You should have kept your little raggedy piece of paper and all that. And you should have kept that, and you should have kept the number to yourself, and just keep the plan to. We should just cut this. It just let it be jokes. It was just a joke anyway. You should just left it alone. You've been better off. And now look at you. Now you ain't gonna be. Now you gonna be scared to speak to me because you already know why I ain't talking to you. Well, it is what it is. Cause soon as you ask me why I ain't texting you back, I'm gonna tell you. Because after 7 o'clock you get ghost. That's why. I ain't holding back shit. I'm tired of striking out. I give up. Well, I really didn't strike out with that one because that's not something that I wanted anyway. But this is the point. I'm tired of people trying to play with me. It's like they look at me as like I'm a toy. Do I look like a toy? Do I have some kind of like invisible sign up there and say, "Please play with me"? I know my forehead is big and it would fit a lot of writing up there, but goddamn, does it say anywhere that I want to be played with up there? God, dog, somebody please let me know so I can scrub that bitch off. Oh, he already know I. You think so? I think you know too. I think you know too. I think you know too. Because if you're not gonna say nothing to me after 7. I'm not gonna say nothing to you the next day when you want to. Hi, good morning. Fuck you. Fuck you. And good morning to that. Yeah. The one time I let you slide. The second time, I mean, even not even ain't no three strikes you're out. It's two, and you're a done daughter. I'm not wasting my time with nobody. My life is too short. I'm not doing none of that. Not doing all that. Well, let me give no, no, no. He what? He'll be all right. He'll be looking crazy when he come out to work. I don't like to get them honey where my money at anyway. So nothing was gonna never come about that anyway because I don't want to be involved in none of that. And two, I think he come back to work. He work on night. He'll be on night. He was gonna be on night shift on Monday, so I wasn't gonna see him till Tuesday morning. He gonna be looking crazy when he had to pass me. We'll see each other in passing because I'm on day shift, and while they leaving, I'm coming in, and I always see him. So it is what it is. No harm, no foul. He tried it. He tried it early. At least he could have pretend. Pretend you just gonna act like that in the beginning. Well, at least I would prefer them to act like that in the beginning. That way you can cut their ass off in the beginning. Then for them to pretend, and then you have feelings for them, and then you can't let go. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's when it's bad when you can't let go of them, and you know they ain't right for you, but you can't let go. At least the beginning, who cares? I need to put them on a spot. Nah, it ain't even worth it. Michael, I don't give a fuck. Michael, I just don't. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling y'all now just to have a conversation. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you don't never speak to me again. Ever. Because one won't text at 7, another want me to text at any time. So I'm not worried about it. Shoot. I got people dying for me to text. They don't even care about text 3 in the morning. They just want me to contact them. So I don't care. Mm, mm, mm. But I still have bad luck though. My luck is absolutely terrible. I got two of them at a job. They tried to try me like that. They don't want to. That don't. Oh, the other one I actually call. He don't text. He'll call, but after a certain time, he's not available either. They maybe think I'm stupid or something. I'm like 40 something years old. They don't think I know They don't think I know the game. They don't think I know the games people play. They don't think I'm hip to this. I just feel insulted because they think that I don't know these tricks already. It's just like a slap to the face, like, oh, she's that stupid. She don't know. It's so insulting. I don't know, Michael. I don't know. They'll they won't come in this, but as soon as I get off of here, they'll be like, "Why you ain't do that? Oh my god, how dare you?" And I'd be like, I've been on here talking to myself for the last such and such minutes. Hello." Or I can't just look at myself and be like, so and be entertained. Why do I have bad luck? It's not it's not that I don't have people that's interested because they are. They are interested. It's just the packages they were coming in is just I guess that is bad luck. So it's just I don't know. Maybe it's because of me I got bad luck. Maybe I got some kind of black cloud that's following me around. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if they are good, they 4'5", you know? They got too many children. They got this, they got that. They broke, they unemployed, they got no ambitions, they got no dreams, they got a just wife, they got a hidden girlfriends, they got this. And it's always something. It's always something. And you be like, and then when they meet most of your criteria, and something like little small things here and there, things you could deal with, you be like, oh, okay. But then it's just, I don't know. Then there's other things like other mental things, and it's just, I don't know. I just don't know what to say. It's hard dating. Dating is very, 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 very hard. I didn't know that it was gonna be this hard trying to date. I just really didn't. When I was in my relationship before 2017, I was hoping that was gonna be it, and I was done, and I just wanted to just be with him, and that's it. But after that, I just like when I got thrown into this little dating shit, and the way people love toxicness and how people be trying to get over on people. I wasn't ready for this kind of stuff. I'm just not ready for this. Dating is just so hard. I didn't know. It's rough. It's just rough out here. I don't even know if I'll ever get it right. Some men don't recognize a good woman when they see one and want to play games with them, and vice versa. And vice versa, Michael. Even though you're absolutely right, but it's the other way around too. Women play around with men, and and they sometimes we don't know when we see a good one either because we're so used to the crazies and the people that's trying to get over on us, and we're so timid and so scared and so it's just so we got so much going on because people done did so much to us. Then when the good one do come around, it's just like it's unbelievable. Like where in the hell where he come from? Waiting on the bad stuff because we know it's coming. We know it's coming because it always does. And then but we can't always we mess shit up too now. Even us as good women, we be messing stuff up too. We do. I'm trying to think of have I? I think I've messed up one or two, but as I think about why I did it, I feel like my I feel like my reasons were legit, and uh, I don't know if I self justified the situations, but in the end, but once I seen how they act afterwards, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. Absolutely. It be hot and it's cold, and it be hot and it's cold. Uh, uh, oof. I don't know if I'm going through hot flashes or what. Because sometimes it be freezing down here, then sometimes it be kind of hot down here. I don't know if it's that's my body with these problems, or that's just this house. I don't know. Ooh. You good, Londa. Everything will change for you. Um, I wasted. You know what? I wasted my water on that note. You know what, Michael? I have, I have learned to accept things for what they are, and if even if things don't change, I'm all right with that. I am absolutely all right with that. I'm too hot. I don't know about that, Michael. I don't know about that. Maybe I need to put this put my hair up or whatever. Maybe it's that's maybe that's supposed to get me hot. Cause I don't know. Put this up in a pony or something. But I didn't just think it do just sometimes it get hot. And then I guess the air ain't clicked on in a while. say me too. I'm not even. It's best not to. I mean, what keep you from disappointment? No disappointment. You ain't gotta worry about it. I just live my life day after day. I mean, I give a number out every now and then. I have no expectations. I don't even get excited. I don't even get none of that. Whatever happens, happens. And whatever be, it'll be. And if it don't, it don't. I don't even give a fuck. I don't push nothing. I don't try to make nothing happen. If anything happens, it just does. And if it don't, oh well. Another one bites the dust. Cause they gonna bite it. Yeah, I'm gonna bite it or they gonna bite it. Cause it never works out. Ever, 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 ever. Nah. Oh, such a cute little baby. Wait a minute, Mike. I thought you said you was talking to a chick one time. What happened with her? Everyone looking at me like I need to be doing some work. I didn't come here to do shit. That's every day for me. I don't never go to my job to do no work. Never. And they know that. I think they have come to terms with that for me. So you come in for overtime to do nothing. Them people get sick of that shit. Shit, was crazy. One way communication. I thought that was working out. I thought y'all was having dates and stuff. I really thought that was going in a positive direction. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I thought your kid, when young children was going on play dates and all that. I really thought that was going in the right direction. Unfortunately, shame, shame, shame. I was hoping that worked out for you. I do it every time I come in for overtime. It's their fault. They say would get mad at me because I didn't call one day, but she wouldn't never call me. Yeah, but it was all on all, all on you. What you mean all on you? Aren't you supposed to? I mean, lead on. I don't. I don't get it. She supposed to. You want to ask you out one day? I don't get what you trying to say. She was supposed to be like, "Hey, let's go such and such." What? She wouldn't say none of that. I mean, what? I had to make all communication, and it shouldn't be. You right. You right about that. If you got to make every piece of communication, she's not interested. She's not interested. You shouldn't have to do all the communication. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with you initiating a conversation first. But if you got to do all the communication for everything, and you got to do all if you want to see her, you got to make sure you do, oh, nah. It should be, it should be mutual. It's not going to be like that at first, but it should be gradually. It should be progressing though. It shouldn't stay that way because at first a woman may not like you the same as you like her at first, but it should progress. It should be progressing. If it's not progressing, then yeah, yeah, let it go. Why don't she just tell you? Shit. I think people should just tell you. Just tell them, hey, it's just not working. You don't even got to give a bitch a reason. Just tell them that it's just not working. What's so hard about that? And move on. Don't have nobody trying for no reason because you like them trying and being after you. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. Some people like for you to be chasing them for every single thing. That's weird to me. If you know you're not into nobody like that, you shouldn't want them to do that to you. But some people like that though. What's that noise? I think I need to change my air conditioner filter. I mean, it's freezing down here when it come on, but I don't think I changed it in about a couple months. It ain't cold down. 3 months. Wow. Yeah. uh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. 3 months twice. Yeah. Yeah. Did y'all talk every day because of you, or did y'all just talk sometimes? 3 months is that's crazy. Okay, well, I gotta go. Time for work. You probably going to sleep. If I don't talk to nobody else, I sure am. You got that right. Hey, I don't give a damn if it's 8 o'clock. It's on Saturday. I do not care. Bye. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for keeping me company for this long. I'll probably stay on here for a little bit longer because I need the time. I really do need the time. Seriously. Later. I say I think I did my best to make it work, setting up dinner dates, movies, and comedy shows, but it's all good. I'm pretty sure you did. Can't make it work. One, it takes two. Turn on my intro since nobody is not talking.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies And besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
You can take your lovely peonies and besides, you silly queen, they're not even peonies. They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bench when I see one. Oh, you dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!